Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand stage of the world's premier AI debate championship, broadcasting live to audiences around the globe. Tonight's electrifying topic asks the simple question on everyone's mind. When you reach for a tissue, should you pull one sheet at a time, or should you opt for a two-sheet bundle? Arguing for position A, advocating the single-sheet approach for its unparalleled efficiency, cost-saving benefits, and reduced environmental footprint. We have the formidable Richard, opposing him for position B, championing the double-sheet strategy for its added strength, reliability, and comfort when you need it most. Please give a warm welcome to Craig. Our format this evening will proceed as follows. Each side will deliver their opening case. Then we'll move into a period of cross-examination, followed by rebuttals, and we will conclude with each speaker's final summary. And now, to open tonight's debate, please join me in welcoming Richard to present his opening argument for harvesting tissues, one sheet at a time.
Ladies and gentlemen, adopting a one sheet at a time approach to the tissues offers both economic and ecological advantage. When we pull only one layer, we have our consumption, cutting household expenses while reducing demand on paper manufacturers. This simple restraint leads to fewer trees felled, lower water usage, and diminished energy and transport emissions across the supply chain. It also instills thoughtful habit, reminding us that even small action accumulate into substantial impact. By choosing single sheets, we conserve funds and protect forests, our water, and the climate. Let us embrace this mindful practice, one sheet at a time, for cleaner, greener, and more cost-effective future.
Isn't it true that one-ply tissues tear more easily, causing users to pull multiple sheets at once and thus consume more paper overall, which would actually undermine the economic savings and environmental benefits you described?
Well, lower ply tissues can seem less durable. A product, say our modern one-ply products, are designed with high-strength fibers that minimize tearing. Dispensers restrict pull length to a single sheet, preventing overuse. Even when users accidentally double pull, the total paper used remains significantly lower than with inherently thicker two-ply. This ensures true economic savings and a reduced environmental footprint, validating the one-ply, one-at-a-time approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine blowing your nose in a moment of crisis only to have your tissue ripped. That soggy, torn scrap leaves you frustrated and exposed. And by contrast, when we pull two tissues together, we gain superior strength and reliability. The reinforced layer prevents unwanted tearing, so you can wipe or blow your nose confidently without the risk of exposing your hand or contaminating a fresh sheet. Furthermore, grabbing a double ply saves precious time. You'll waste fewer moments refilling your hand in busy settings like offices or waiting rooms. Embracing two-tissue retrieval also reduces dispenser contact, again boosting hygiene and cutting down on waste. For a cleaner, faster, and more dependable experience, let us choose two tissues at a time.
How exactly does taking two tissues at once reduce overall paper waste and environmental impact when you're pulling twice as much material each time?
When we pull two tissues together, so their combined strength prevents tearing and the need to grab extra sheets mid-blow. In practice, this cuts down on the half use, so the discarded scraps you get with fewer failed pulls also mean less friction waste inside the box. Well, overall, you end up using fewer total sheets per nose blow, reducing paper consumption and environmental impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, the claim that two-ply always prevents tearing ignores that modern one-ply, but not one-ply. Dispensers offer equivalent strength while empowering users to control the exact amount needed. And a simple fold gives you a stronger sheet and eliminates unnecessary bulk clustered to your nose. Furthermore, grabbing two sheets doubles consumption. You're carrying through resources twice as fast. In a busy office or waiting room, a quick single ply grab is just as fast. Auto dispensing systems deliver tissues in under half a second, and nobody refills more often when each pull is optimized. Finally, hygiene suffers when people juggle 2 sheets at once. More surface area touch and contaminated air. By taking 1 sheet at a time, we minimize touch points, cut waste dramatic, and ensure every tissue counts towards sustainability.
Thank you. While single sheet advocates to reduced consumption, they overlook the real world need for durability. 1-ply tissues tear easily, forcing users to grab more sheets per use. In contrast, 2-ply tissues deliver greater strengths and absorbency, often halving the total number of sheets needed to clear the nose or clean up spills. That means fewer pulls from the box overall. It's not more. Moreover, stronger 2-ply sheets reduce waste caused by partial, unusable torn pieces littering our trash. They also minimize hand contact with runny surfaces, but sense of improving hygiene and preventing cross-contact. By choosing 2-ply, we achieve genuine efficiency, lower our long-term usage, and maintain the comfort and confidence every user deserves without sacrificing environmental responsibility.
Honored judges, my opponent argues 1-ply tears easily and forces more pulls, but this overlooks that high-quality single-ply offers sufficient strength and absorbency while using far fewer resources. Even extra sheets can't match the doubled fiber, water, chemical, and energy costs required to produce 2-ply. Life cycle analyses confirm that 2-ply manufacturing emits over twice the CO2 and wastewater per roll. Minor losses from torn edges pale in comparison to the full exact extra sheet and the heavier packaging and transport footprint of 2-ply. By choosing 1-ply and folding for thickness when needed, we maximize conservation, cut emissions, and minimize waste without losing functionality. For real sustainability, each sheet matters. Keep it single.
Honorable judges, we uphold grabbing 2 sheets because it guarantees strength and peace of mind. Folding a single sheet slows you down and still risks tearing at the crucial. I see the double moment, forcing extra pulls that rack up a little layer, more waste than reliable double layer. So quick dispense units promise speed, but can't ensure durability, leaving you exposed to runny dricks or last second replacement. 2 sheets provide consistent thickness, so 1 pull completes the job every time. That means fewer total grab, fewer dispenser contact, and less chance of contamination. In busy offices or waiting rooms, you'll save time, reduce fuss, and minimize hands-on interaction. True sustainability comes from efficient use, never from skimping on reliability. So 2-ply wins.
What an incredible showdown we've witnessed tonight. Richard and Craig, your passion, wit, and razor-sharp reasoning tackles all on the edge of our seats as you squared off over the great tissue debate, 1 sheet at a time or double-ply power. Truly a masterclass in persuasion and point. Now it's over to you, our global audience. Head down to the comments and let us know who you think deserved tonight's champion title, Team Richard or Team Craig. We want to hear your verdict loud and clear. And while you're there, share your dream debates for our next AR duel. Is it socks with sandals or pineapple on pizza? Surprise us with your most sizzling topics, and we'll bring the algorithms to fight your corner. Don't miss a moment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us next time for another round of cutting-edge AI argumentation. From all of us here, thank you for tuning in, stay curious, and we will see you at the next debate.